Alright, let's give Sunday's Daily Puzzle on chess.com a shot. This one's called As the Defense Hits the Snooze Button. It's black to move. Give the video pause and try it yourself if you feel like it. Alright. For checks, so we got this or this. I think that's it. King is pretty boxed in. Feels like my queen can kind of sneak in here too. What if I were to go here? I don't know why I would do that. It really feels like I need to get my queen in somehow. So if I could somehow put my queen onto this square, that would be mate. I guess it wouldn't be actually, the pawn could block. Checkmate seems kind of hard here, honestly. I don't really understand how I would make that happen. Kind of feels like I need to blow something open somehow. I mean, it kind of seems like I could pin the bishop and then try this. I mean, it feels like I can't give time for like anything like this to happen. I think if a pawn pushes, the king can kind of escape. And again, I just don't have that many checks, so it's kind of weird. This pawn push definitely threatens the bishop. If the bishop takes, my queen gets in to here, and that seems. Or actually, I could even take here. That doesn't seem good though. I don't really know what we're doing. So my bishop is hanging, I guess. Which seems kind of annoying. Yeah, the only like tactical thing I can think to do is to pin the bishop. And it just kind of seems like I'm going to lose this one, and I don't really have all that much of a threat. I mean, I have this, but like, does it do anything? Like, I feel like this move just happens, and then the king is just like kind of escaping. Oh, okay. So maybe this threatens. Like, maybe there's an actual threat here. So if I were to go here and then here, say I went here and then the bishop takes or something. Then I go here, king here. There's got to be a mate here, right? Would that be checkmate? I think it would. Queen here, or king there, queen here. There's got to be a mate there, right? If I go here, bishop takes, king is forced here, only move. Pawn here. I think the king only has one move, and it's here. I don't even see a mate there. The only move I see in the puzzle is this, though. Like, this is the only thing that seems even remotely aggressive. I truthfully just don't really feel like calculating all of it. I'm going for this, I think. I don't think I see this. Okay. This was a really, really lazy effort on my part. I could have calculated a lot further than this, but it really felt like to me like this was the only move that was possible. Alright. So, it does feel like the king is just escaping. I don't understand what the point of this is. I have this now. I also have this, but pawn pushes. What am I doing here? Like, the king is just getting back here. I don't understand. Is one of these checks good now? Here? Oh, yeah, it is. Because if the queen slides here, it's over. King here. It works. No, it doesn't quite. Wait, it's got to be this though. So here, I think actually forces the king here, and then I have this check, and the king goes back here. It's so close to checkmate, but the queen is here. I mean, it's got to be this too. This is like the only move, right? I'm just gonna go for it. If bishop takes, this is checkmate. Is the key. So the king has to move back, and then I go here, obviously, right? And then queen goes here, king goes there, and then I have this, but the queen is blocking it. I also have this, but the queen's protecting. So what am I missing there? It's got to be this again. Like, what else could it possibly be? These just like have to be the moves. I don't know. I don't see anything else. But what do I do now? What am I missing? Do I take this? Yeah, because that threatens mate here when the queen takes, and this is mate. Wow, that's wild. Cool. All right, we got there eventually. Yeah, tough one. The first move, there's just so many moves after the first move. Let's run it back. All right, so tough puzzle on a Sunday, as always. After looking at this puzzle for a long time, I just felt like this was the only move that was really threatening checkmate. I didn't see the line fully. There's a million things white could do. Not a million things, but I felt like if the pawn starts pushing up, the king can probably escape back here. It's exactly what white tries to do in the puzzle. So it's here. The pawn tries to kick the queen, and then things look kind of wild from here. You can give this check, and it looks like the bishop could maybe take, but if the bishop takes, this is checkmate in one. So the king has to move back here. That's the only other move for the king. Once the king goes back there, you got this check, And now things look tricky again, honestly, because it almost looks like this is going to be checkmate, but the queen's guarding that. It almost looks like this is going to be checkmate, but the queen's guarding that as well. But if you take with the bishop, you're threatening checkmate on this square, so the queen has to take that to prevent checkmate there, at which point you have this knight jump, which is checkmate. That's the puzzle, dude. There it is. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.